from Panama originally. I came to Canada when I was 18, and I grew up in a small town, studied English, and then I got into architecture technology here in Montreal. And I think I've lived long enough not to be intimidated by personalities. It's just I need to know where they come from, where their needs are actually coming from. Designer's job is to fit me with their expectations, and I have to find out where to meet them. The conflict might come when I want to overstep their vision without understanding it. I need to meet it. I need to meet it and elevate it, make it better. It's always adding. So I think, to me, that's, if you concentrate on what the goal is, there's no issues. You just listen. Listening is so important.
So yeah, what happened, let happen. This morning, came out the shop, got ready to unload the stuff that I have in the trailer, when I just saw a small bottle of oil under the truck. I'm like, that wasn't there yesterday, because again, we did inspection in the morning, we did inspection at lunch, and we did the inspection in the evening after we stopped. But I guess overnight, everything cooled off, and one hose, that feeds, it's a return actually, from the turbine to the engine block for oil, engine oil, had a very tiny little crack here. It's like the size of a needle, maybe even smaller, the tip of a needle. That's what she said. Because it was all like, you see, everything is like rusted, and because there's oil and dust and there's a lot of gunk on it, like stuff like this. So I cleaned it. I picked at it with a small screwdriver, like blew it with air, and most likely I released whatever was covering that little crack. And when I asked Rick to start the engine, oil was spewing out onto the turbine and on the floor. Just stopped it. That's it. Again, it's a 2016. It was driven in Quebec most of its life. We have a lot of ice, therefore there's a lot of salt on the road. And it's right under the engine, like next to the wheel. Everything, as you can see, it has a coat of rust, a uniform coat of rust. And this is strong enough, it's big, but right at the base here, it just cracked. It was just bad luck, I guess. They can run all the time, and it's better if it runs. And but this situation has nothing to do with sitting or running, or it rusted. Luckily for us, again, we just drove yesterday from the border all the way to here. If this would have happened at any point along the way, we would have had to stop. Run this engine without oil for 20 seconds and you're done. So this little hole would have destroyed this monster of an engine. Like, you see, if I take something hard and this just falls off. So this is built up rust on the surface. That crack developed under that rust. So when I checked, because I started with puddle on the floor. Okay, there's something wrong. Where else going up do we have oil? There was oil on the leaf spring. Then there was a little bit of oil on the suspension, on the bag. Then there was oil on the frame. Then I went on top, everything that feeds oil from the top, nothing, everything was dried. So okay, the problem is between this and the turbine. And when I looked under, again, it was full of gunk. Picked at it, blew it off, and had the engine started right away. The problem revealed itself.
when you were filming. I don't know if you noticed Ariane, the guy.
Yeah.
The moment you turned the camera, he went like
Seriously,
stiff. Yeah.
That's what she said.
He's like, we were talking, whatever, and he was filming me, and he turns the camera and.
I'm not an actor, I'm a designer.
Ariane's only been with us, I believe, 2.5 months approximately. So he hasn't been with us that long. He's still in training, but he's a very dedicated person. He takes a lot of pride in his work. He strives to improve. He does a lot of research on his own. He always has pertinent questions. Like we really think that he can be a very good addition to our team.
So do you want to start by why you came by today?
For lunch.
We worked on, she did it, first time we met was last year. She did a kitchen for one of my clients.
One of the people that we met with yesterday was Franco from Cortec. Although we only recently connected, I think it's about a year ago that we were introduced on a job site where the client brought us and he was the contractor there. We quickly understood that we have the same approach to the project, that like the end result and the process and the respect to all the other teams are crucial to both our company and his company. And we are currently bidding on multiple projects together, trying to stay in touch and trying to basically collaborate more, because we honestly think that we can work better when we're working with people that we align with.
I feel like one of the most important one is reliability. Say, if I call her, if she doesn't answer me right away, I know I'm going to get a call later in the day. Doesn't matter where she is. If I need an answer, she'll give me an answer, and it's straight to the point. It's not, there's nothing sugar-coated. It's like it's a lot how we like to work at the same time.
I think Franco doesn't even come close to the level of like that I have reached. Probably mainly because I've been in this industry for way longer. So it's definitely not necessarily about liking coffee, it's about needing coffee. And not about needing coffee for myself, but needing coffee for everybody around me, so they kind of stay alive.
No! For the last time, no!
Don't post that.
Oh, is it going to be done? Why is it taking so long for the tilers? Why can't I tile a bathroom in a day?
Yeah.
Because it takes more than a day.
No, but having to over-explain, I think that's what takes, like, it costs even more time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shouldn't be about educating.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be about teaching people.
That's
this. We're not schools.
Mm-hmm.
It should be just about,
let them do their job.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The more you get out of our way, the more we get out of yours, the faster.
I think one of the main, let's say, reasons for which a lot of the renovations end up being, and not because it's October and it's the theme, but end up being horror stories, is a clash between what the role of any trade, subtrade, or contractor is and what the client's role is in this. And they all stem from the fact that a lot of clients hire teams and tend to micromanage them, tend to try to impose their opinion of how things should be done, try to impose their way of understanding things and doing things. And I think that they just need to trust the people that they hire. Otherwise, there's no point in it. So basically, in this one, you guys did a much larger scale
Bigger
of renovation.
scale.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
But we were involved in the kitchen area.
Kitchen and the mudroom area.
And the mudroom area.
That's
yes.
it. Yeah. So kitchen cabinetry went with your classic HDF painted. We have our two. It is a classic. Yeah, and a slim shaker too, which is still quite popular. We went with the
more neutral but like interesting paint colors, not your typical all white kitchen.
Thank God.
Exactly. Doing ducked in countertops to give us a little like pop of pattern on engineered wood flooring, and black. It'll be a combination of like black and brass hardware.
Like if you don't feel that you have that connection with the team that you're going to be working with, and the team that's going to be part of your life basically for months, maybe even years on a larger scale renovation or build, there's no use in hiring them. So a lot of time is wasted by trying to explain to clients how things get done, which shouldn't be the case. We should just be trusted with the project and let's to do our jobs, because the more time we have to invest in convincing them that we're doing it the right way, or in teaching them about cabinetry, the less time we get to spend making the actual cabinetry.
Where is my t-shirt?